There we go.
Wait.
Oh man, thought we about to have us some technical difficulties up in here tonight. What's going on? Guess what? It's Thursday night, 8 o'clock on the East Coast. So that means it is time for the No Name Night Show. Yeah. My name is Don.
Hey, and I'm Antoinette.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I hope everybody had a good week this week. Y'all welcome. Y'all everybody's welcome here. Come on in. If you want to be a part of the show, if you want to come and if you want to jump in and get in with the conversation, the link is right here available in the comments. The link as you see is right there. Excuse me. The link is right there available. You can just copy and paste that link. It should also go to the comments. And you can also copy and paste the link from there as well. Well, um, we getting ready here. It's it's the weekend before Father's Day weekend, the week before Juneteenth, but it looks like all the Juneteenth celebrations are going to be celebrated on Saturday. Looks like because there's a couple things going on around in the area right now for Juneteenth. Um, if you was out there celebrating St. Patrick's Day and Cinco de Mayo, and you're of the melanated persuasion of African descent, and you don't do nothing for Juneteenth, but then Fourth of July come around, then you're doing something again. I'm gonna have to judge. I'm gonna have to judge you. You know what I mean? How can you celebrate those Anglo-Saxon holidays, but not a holiday that was created for you? Um,
Right. Right.
get out there,
Right.
celebrate Freedom Day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Get out there, celebrate Freedom Day,
Okay.
and um, if anything, spend time with your family, talk about stuff from in the past, and everything like that. And think about how far your family has made it through the trials and tribulations that we have faced as a people and everything like that. That's why a lot of people probably don't understand why we refer to each other as brothers and sisters, even though we ain't related. It's because we were all part of a similar struggle. You know what I'm saying? Uh in this land called America, we was all part of a similar struggle. That's why we refer to ourselves as brothers and sisters more than anybody else um, that I know of in this country and everything like that.
Right. Right.
So,
My
what you think?
brother.
What you think? My sister, my queen.
My hubby.
What do you think about? What you think about this? Is like this is the second year that Juneteenth has been it's going to be celebrated as a national holiday. It used to be celebrated, but not as an official holiday. Black organizations will have Juneteenth things, but this is one of the first. This one of the it's not one of the first years, but this is they're starting to celebrate
Us.
us. This is national. It's a national holiday. I
Celebrate
mean,
us.
the government throw us bones every now and then, and
Yeah.
this is a bone. But even though it's a bone, this is one of the actual good bones that had a little bit of meat on it, I guess.
Okay.
'Cause,
We take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
so they usually don't be usually when the government make a decision about something, they don't usually give us nothing good, or be something just to placate or anything like that. But I hope everybody take their time out this weekend and acknowledge Juneteenth, acknowledge the Father's Day, because the closer it get to Father's Day, the more I'm gonna show my booty, because it's Father's Day weekend.
Uh,
And guess what, bros? Y'all in luck if you in Florida, if you especially in the Central Florida area. It's gonna rain this weekend. So guess what? That means you don't gotta get on the grill to cook your Father's Day dinner
oh wow.
because it's gonna be
Really?
raining.
Well,
So you don't gotta cook your
if you
Father's
get a new grill, you want to test it
Day.
out.
Yeah, you
So
might want to test it out, but you don't wanna cook on it. You wanna get it ready for 4th of July and Juneteenth, which is the next day.
you
But
don't have to. You don't have to be so.
It's gonna rain in this area. So everybody in the Central Florida area, you're a father, don't worry. The grill is not coming out unless you do your thing on Saturday. I think it's gonna be clear on Saturday, but Saturday, I'm Sunday and Monday is raining. So
Right.
no Father's Day barbecues cooked by the dad.
Mhm.
But yeah, so yeah, let's get into it. Get into it. Yeah, this Thursday night. This is the show. We keep it real. We try to keep it 100. We try to get different opinions from all around the country, from the viewers that hop into the show. Don't forget, if you want to join the part to get into this conversation, go ahead and join us here at the link is here in the chat box. You see it on the screen as well. Jump into the conversation. Join us in this conversation. 'Cause we're gonna have a damn good show today. We're gonna have a hell of a show. So let's get this first. Let's get this little piece out the way first before we get into the main topic. Okay, so we got the what's the lady name? Can you look the lady name up on your phone real quick? The Ocala shooter, the California, Florida shooter. What's her name? For y'all that don't know, if y'all don't live in the area, it was a situation that happened almost 2 weeks ago. The funeral for the young lady was Monday. It was a situation between neighbors, and the neighbor and one of the children of the neighbors. Well, this black mom, black children, white neighbor is I guess aggravated by the kids playing too close to her house. It's a rental unit. It look like, I think it's like a whole bunch of duplexes or fourplexes put together. So what's the lady name? You found out yet?
I
Okay.
think her name was AJ.
Sarah. Sarah.
AJ
No, that was
Adams.
the name of
Oh,
the
oh, you talking
victim.
about the
The
lady? The
lady, yeah.
lady.
Rest in peace, AJ Ajinka. I think her name was Ajinka, I believe, but they call it AJ. Rest in peace, AJ. They laid her to rest on Monday. But the lady in Ocala, just for people that don't live in the Central Florida area or live in this part of the country,
Susan
Susan
Lewis.
Susan Lewis, Miss Susan
Lewis.
Lewis, um,
Susan Lewis.
was harassing this woman's children, using racial expletives at the children, and situation just escalated to the point where a young woman had to die. They eventually, last Thursday when we brought this up, they had arrested her and took her to jail. But I think Friday or Saturday she had a court date, and bond was set. Bond was set, and she was given 150 something thousand, 124,000 dollar bond. So with 10%, that means she got to come up with $10,000 to get out of jail or whatever, or cash, or she got to pay, or she could pay the $100,000 cash. So she's, as far as I check, she's still sitting in there. So but I guess she had an interview with somebody or maybe on the news.
I,
Said she was afraid of the children or something like that.
I didn't see
When the
the news
oldest
interview.
child was 12 years old. Uh-huh.
I didn't see the news interview, but I think we had talked about a few things about her getting ready to be evicted.
Right. Yeah. She was fixing to get evicted from that place anyway. It wasn't her house. She was renting the house. And I believe it was something where she said she was afraid for her life because of the children. Now, the oldest child was 12 or 9. I can't remember.
I think
She
he was
wasn't,
12.
wasn't that old, but she was afraid
Mhm.
of adolescent children, or, yeah, is that adolescents 12 and under? I believe she
Mhm.
was afraid of
Yeah.
that. She claimed she was in fear of her life from adolescent children, but she was bold enough to yell racial stuff at them. They try to play that card, boy. She trying to play that privilege card,
But you so scared and you take their tablet into your home
Mhm.
and what you thought they was gonna do?
She afraid of them, but she take their property to her home. When the mother comes to go check on her property, they she shoots through the door, killing the mother, and something something stupid um is being escalated to has been escalated to somebody dying. This is crazy. It's a crazy situation. So we're gonna be following this case and updating y'all every week as this goes on. There's when it comes to trials like this might be we might she might not go to court for about 2-3 years when it comes to stuff like this, but we'll keep y'all updated on everything that's going on out there week to week. Every time something new come up, we'll bring it to the attention of the masses because we want y'all to follow this case. It's what's the lady name again?
Uh, uh,
The shooter, the lady that's in jail right now.
mm,
While she get that, as y'all
Susan,
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 Susan Jefferson, Susan.
Louis, Lorenz.
Oh, Susan Loren. Yeah, y'all check out for Susan Loren. Okay. Oh yeah, what I also wanted to mention was I think I mentioned this earlier too. When if you, I wish I could find that interview when the sheriff. I guess they live in the county part of the city, where the county has jurisdiction. So the sheriff's department came and got. I wish I could find that part where they show how the sheriff looked like he was disappointed that he had to arrest the damn lady. But I'm gonna find that for the next week by the time we come back on next week. So I got a quick story to tell dude, that's gonna get into the main topic of our show tonight here on the No Name Night Show. We gonna talk about ultimatums when it comes to relationships. I got a little story. This is about circa 2003. I was with somebody and everything like that. I was in the army back then, and I was getting. We was about this was about a little less than a year, about 8-9 months before we was getting ready to deploy to Iraq or whatever. So I had just got divorced from my first wife, the woman I was with, and everything. Came to me one day, said, "So what's up?" I'm like, "What's up?" It's like we gonna get married. I was like, "I ain't trying to get married. I just got divorced." What I look like jumping right back into something. You know what I'm saying? Then she said, "Well, if we ain't getting married, I'm leaving." I said, "Well, bye." I'm like, I'm one of those people that ultimatums don't work with me. You say you gonna try to make me do something by threatening me. You gonna do something else. I'm gonna pull your car. I'm gonna go ahead and say, okay, yeah, fuck you. You gonna leave. So that brings us to this brings us to today's. This is the double segment. We talking about ultimatums in relationships. Also, this falls on the fuck around and find out as well. The little fuck around and find out. My little favorite topic when people try somebody and they fucked around and find out. So let's get into it real quick. I'm gonna show y'all this little clip. I want to show y'all. It's a little long clip, so we're gonna pause and talk about it as it go. But listen to this, and this is fuck around and find out. Plus, uh, plus giving your partner an ultimatum. Let's check it out real quick. Give me one second as we get this loaded up real quick. We're gonna go here. So we're gonna go here. Oh, yes, share. Okay. Let's hit play on this. This is a brother, the Philip, what's his name? Philip Lawrence or Philip Smith show. This brother, he got some good topics, but we're gonna steal a little clip from him. Let's check this. Check this out, y'all.
Her with those 9 kids. Let's review it. I can't hold this shit in no more. I've been trying to hold it in and hold it in and hold it in. You know what I'm saying? Didn't want to tell nobody about it, but this. So how about I come home from work last night? Now my kids was left here with my baby daddy. Now I close on Wednesdays, and he keep my kids. This ain't nothing new. This is something he already know. So thank God that my oldest daughter was here. So when I got here last night, this was nowhere to be found, y'all. This is crazy. So how about when I get home, this motherfucker done packed up and got the up out of here. He done moved all his shit up at my house. So I'm calling his phone. I'm blowing him up. Remind you, this is my closet where all his stuff is at. Where it normally be ain't in the closet. He done packed the up and got up out of here. He's a fucking lame for that. Like I'm calling his phone and asking him like, what's going on? What's the problem? I mean, what you upset for? You know what I'm saying? Why you leave? Like, why you leave? Why you being a coward? Why you couldn't face me? Why you had to sneak and do it? Why you had to wait?
Because if a man had doing that while you
All right, just give a little backstory, right? Okay, this dude, this is a dude. This chick is in a long term relationship. They got about 9 kids. She had 3 from a previous situation and 6 from him. So she wanted to go on a girls trip over some shit like that, and he wasn't feeling it. I guess because he didn't know the people or something like that. So he didn't want her to go. I think we're gonna get into it, but I think he told her that she didn't want to go, but she went anyway. But then when she came back, he got the hell up out of there. He left. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue. Let's continue real quick. Let's see how this shit go.
at work, that means you're crazy.
Uh oh.
And he knows that if he try to leave, you're gonna start a confrontation. And then if he try to move you out of the way, you're gonna call the police and say, "Oh, he put hands on me." He's gonna go to.
All right, now that's a good point. You see how she acting on the phone. So imagine if he was trying to leave while she was there. She was probably gonna try to stop him from leaving, like he
Right.
said, put hands on him, and then next thing you know,
Big
he in
altercation.
jail. So she called him a coward for leaving while she wasn't there, but actually he did the right thing.
Jail. So since he knows that, he decided to leave while he was at work, so there'd be no confrontation.
So I go to work and then try to go do it. Garrett, stop, stop. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is crazy. All it boils down to y'all. Y'all know I just went on this trip. I just left and went on this trip, and he wasn't feeling the trip. Talking about I'm going with a whole bunch of people that he don't know, and all this and that, and how do that look? I'm in a whole lot of relationship, and I'm going out of town with people that I don't know, and all this shit. You mean to tell me we've been together for 10 years? We've been together for
And
10 and a
yeah.
half years, going on 11 years, got 6 kids with this. Like, really, what? Because I go on a trip, you gonna pack your shit and you gonna dip up out of here?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Ooh, get
He
out.
told you that the people wasn't right. It's his job to look out for you, right? But you decided to you want to do this girls trip thing. That's what
Uh,
you wanted to do. You in a whole relationship, and you want to go a girls trip to somewhere else with people that he don't even know. It's not like you went with family or something like that. You went with some bunch of people that he thought was shady. And yes, that can cause a lot of problems. Is these when these women are so insistent on these girls trips, like you're not, first of all, you're not a girl, you're a woman. Second of all, like why y'all got to, you don't see a bunch of men talking about, oh yeah, guys trips, a bunch of married men talking about guys trips, and the few that are doing that, like where are they actually going?
Hold on, let's pause it right there. Now, I don't know if y'all caught it when she first started talking. She said she had to close last night. So 9 times out of 10, she either work fast food or retail.
But how she closing and going out of town at the same time?
Whoa, we gonna get to that. Let's keep watching.
Oh my
Let's
god.
keep watching. That's why I brought it back up. So I wanted y'all to if y'all missed that, I wanted y'all to
I ain't missing. I was
you caught
like,
that?
what?
If y'all missed that, I wanted y'all to peep that. So that means she working retail, she working at Ross, or she working at Burger King, one of the two. Because she had to close last night. Because that's only 2 places you close: retail and fast food, right? You don't close nowhere else, right?
She ain't closing no Ross,
Everything
baby.
else is
She
I
closing fast food with that bunny on.
yeah, with that fat. Okay,
That's
go.
the thing. But not too many men do that mess, like the women like to do that. Like I'll say this: if you're single, got nothing going on, yeah, do you. But if you're gonna do all that, like I said, go with family and friends, people that you know, people that he know, right? And maybe he'll be cool with it. But let's continue.
Really? And leave me? I just moved in over here. Just leave me with this high rent that I gotta pay by myself? Like that's crazy. That's some this crazy. This blowing my mind, y'all. This blowing my mind. Durant, put that up. Put that up. Put that up. Go in there and sit down. I advise you to go in there and sit down for real. This is crazy. I don't know
Not
what
to
the
get mad
going
at the
on. This is
kids.
crazy as hell. But it's bothering me because I'm trying to figure out like why. Like why? What I mean, what's the problem? You that
Would you be interested in
Oh my
collecting
god.
five-figure
That was
paychecks
my
for a
bad,
few
y'all. I ain't
hours
know
a
a damn
month,
ad was
helping
gonna
me in your
pop up.
spare time from
But it
home?
is
I'm on a
cool.
mission.
There we go.
insecure?
Get back
You
to it.
that
Here we go.
insecure? What possibly could I be doing when I go out of town? The whole time I've been with you, he ain't never known me to cheat on him. I ain't never cheated on him.
Oh, but watch this.
Never, flirted or none of that shit.
That he knows of. Because like I said, women are way better at cheating than men because they lie better than men. Men don't lie very well. That's why they always get caught. So, what is it about you that he felt that way, that strongly about it to the point that he wanted to leave? You're not telling that part of the story.
Nah, she left. That okay? Yeah, wait. Let's pause right there. Let's pause. That's a good point. She ain't telling that part of the story. This right here, this not the first issue. He obviously bro felt disrespected. I guarantee you, this is not the first time he felt disrespected. This was just the last time he felt disrespected, and he decided to do something about it. I just want to say, add that real quick, cause bro got up out of there as soon as she went to work. Oh yeah, she closed tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my shit to get up out of here. Going back to my house real quick. Let's see what's up.
A chick. If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I'm with you, I'm riding with you. Hands down. I ain't been nothing but great to this nigga, y'all. I ain't been nothing but good to this. And for me to come home and have to see this shit, now I'm second guessing myself like this nigga was for real. Cause first, when we was having our conversation, I thought the nigga was got.
Oh, there you go. 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 Why she acting surprised? Why she acting surprised? The dude said, dude, I don't know what he said, but it probably went something like this. Hey, you go on this trip, I'm out this motherfucker. And she probably like, yo, whatever. And I'm gonna say, there you go right there. He told her, he gave her the ultimatum. We talking about ultimatums tonight, y'all. If y'all just now tuning in, we talking about ultimate. He gave her the ultimatum. She went and tried it. She went and fucked around and found out. She thought he was bullshit. She even said it herself. I thought he was bullshit. Let's back it up. Let's back it up a little bit just in case y'all missed that part. Cause we was kind of talking over. Let's back it up a couple seconds. Let's back it up about a couple seconds. I don't want to mess up. Let's go.
Was having our conversation, I thought the nigga was got. I thought he was playing. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me pretty much like, if you do this, I mean, you just telling me you going out of town. You didn't ask me. What?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck I gotta ask you, could I go out of town? I'm a grown woman. I'm 35 years old.
She's 35, y'all.
Why the fuck I gotta ask you?
She don't gotta act.
You don't, ever since, you know what I'm saying? Which is true, y'all. I ain't never been on no trip or no vacation without this.
Okay, listen to what you just said. Any other time you went somewhere, y'all went together as a couple. Now all of a sudden you coming up with this girls trip thing with people that he don't even know and don't even like. Look at how you moving. That's why he like, well, where that come from all of a sudden? It's not like something you always done. You understand? And he felt so strongly about it. He said, look, if you go do that trip if you want to. If it's that important to you. But you come back here, I'm gonna have to move around. He told you what he was gonna do.
He said,
why are you shocked?
Every time we go on a trip with the kids and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's always me and him. Or sometimes we leave the kids behind and then we go on a trip. It just be us two.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
But wow, you tripping over that because I went on a vacation? Because I went on a vacation, you tripping about that? Like he got me twisted. And then the Jeep that he's driving, that shit in my name, now I can be nasty, call the police and tell them police that he done stole my Jeep. See, that's what
Why would you want to do that?
See.
Being a little pet.
You see what she went to, fellas?
Went all the way there.
Now, he talked to her before she did this.
Right.
She's in a whole full-fledged relationship. 6 kids with this guy. 4 kids with some whatever people she had kids before. Because she's mad, here we go the weaponization of the police on the black man because he chose to leave. This is why, fellas, get things in your name.
Yes.
The only thing I'm saying, get things in your name.
So I can get nasty. Like this as hell, y'all. I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do. Like what the fuck I'm about to do. I'm over here done moved in this 3-bedroom place.
Yeah.
Three bedroom, 2.5 baths. Gotta pay all this rent by myself. And on top of that,
Wait a
But
minute.
yo,
3
let's pause.
bedroom, 2
Let's pause
baths.
it. Let's pause it right
9
there. Let's pause it
children?
right there. Hold on. Let's
Man.
pause it
Okay,
right
they
there. Let's
got
pause it
their
right there.
room.
Let's pause it.
That's a damn shame right there.
So I don't know when this happened. This must have happened
Don't
cause
have no more.
last weekend or something like that. So I guess she
9 kids and 35 years old.
oh she
I'm gonna need
she
you
was
to.
out there. Well, she was hot. She was in the streets. 9 kids at 35. I forgot about that little small tidbit. 9 kids at 35,
Sheesh.
but at least 6 of them from the same dude. At least that's good.
Okay.
but what I was gonna say. Oh, was she expecting bruh to pay the rent at the end of the month?
Yeah, because she
Cause she
doesn't
went
want
on
to
that.
spend
She
her
should
money.
spend her money on that trip.
She don't want to spend her restaurant money.
you know how black people do. Black people will say, I'll pay that bill a little bit later so I can go on this trip real quick. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Or this how one of my people do. One of my people do it, she will come hit one of us up, so she'll be able to go take care of her bills plus be able to go on the trip and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what one of my people do. Or she don't do me like that no more. But yeah, she used to try to do that shit. Like, nah, you ain't gonna use me. You use your money on what you want, then call me when you get in trouble with your bills. Nah, But yeah, you know what I'm saying. I just know. So we know we know. So we know she either work retail or fast food because she said she closed. She had to close that night. And she closed that night and not no other night. That's another give that she working
But still,
retail.
she couldn't even afford to
She
go.
couldn't afford it. That's the thing. You
Because
got
she
9
she
kids,
said it though. She said he gonna leave me over here with this high rent,
high
and
rent.
so she
You
can't
she
afford
can't
it to
afford to go
go.
on no trip. Hey, let's
And
continue.
9 children,
9
you can't
children. You can't
afford.
afford.
You cannot. You
The only
neglecting
trips you could
somebody
take
somewhere.
is family trips. You can't afford to go on no
Yes,
girl trip.
take them all.
Everybody gotta go.
So it won't
You
be
going to
nothing.
Cancun? We all going to Cancun. Goddamn, you going to the nail shop? Everybody going to the nail shop. Well, nah, maybe not that far. But if you want some free time, go to the nail shop. Go get your hair done. Go shopping. Go to the grocery store. Yeah, I mean, you got
She
9
want to take
kids.
a whole vacation.
She 35. If she got 9 kids, she 35. That means all of them. The oldest might be 15. Might be, and that's assuming she had them back to back to back, which probably not.
I'm gonna say she
Cause
got a set of twins, triplets, something somewhere.
maybe, cause that's a lot of damn kids. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's continue though. This is a good, funny story.
Okay. So 9 children are splitting 2 rooms?
Oh yeah,
Jesus
I forgot about
Christ.
that part. 9 kids. It's 3-bedroom house. 9 kids. So you know they got a room, and then 9 children are split in 2 bedrooms. So depending
And the living room.
that let's just assume, well, it's 9, so it can't be split evenly. So that means one of the bedrooms might have 5 children in
She got
it. Or hell, it might be 6 girls, 3 boys. So it might be 6 girls in one bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy, or the other way around. It's crazy, man. Oh man,
they
let's
done ate
go.
up all the
And
groceries.
she trying to go on girls trips. Man, let's go.
And they done ate up
Lord
all the food.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Why? Why? why?
You got a bad kids jump.
How you can afford a trip
Yeah.
with 9 doggone kids?
Oh, you can't.
Working in
How?
fast food or
See,
retail, bro.
that's my issue about black folk. I gotta go there. That's my issue about black people. You will find money to do whatever you want to do, even when you can't.
You see this? This is my
My
Sunday
bad. We got all
planning
these damn
system, or
ads.
what
Hold
I
on,
call my
my
weekly
folks.
no bullshit filter.
We don't get about that. You know, fuck about
Can't afford it. You can't afford that with 9 kids.
Yeah, sure
You
can.
shouldn't be going nowhere. Like, for real?
Take care of 9 kids by myself, y'all. This crazy. And 6 of these kids are his kids. Like, this crazy. Crazy. I don't know what the going on with these niggas. Like, why the you know what I'm saying? Like, because I go on a trip. Like, what's the problem? Like, I'm still lost. Like, what? What is it? What's the problem?
Because you start moving different. That's the problem. He told you before you went, and you didn't take him serious. That's all it is to it. Why is that trip was so important to you that you had to ignore everything this man was saying? Like you don't get it?
Went down there doing nothing. My mom always told me when a man started accusing you of going somewhere and doing something with somebody, that they doing something. Like, this just didn't come about because of this trip. This some shit that you already had planned. So I called his mama because I guarantee you that's who house he going to. So remind you, his mama and I thought, you know what I'm saying, I consist of being kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't bump heads in the past, but I thought we got over there. So I called his mom and she talking about, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Jamel, he told you if you go out of town, you know what I'm saying, that didn't sit well with him. He was gonna have a problem with it, and you just took it upon yourself and went on and went out of town. You know what I'm saying? You in a whole lot of relationship. Hold up, stop. Hold up, lady. What the you taking up him? You as his mama should be like, you know what I'm saying? Chill, Jamel. Let the girl go out. I don't go nowhere, y'all. If only time I go somewhere, when I do decide to go somewhere, my kids are with me. I don't go nowhere.
Yeah, you got 9 of them. How you gonna find a babysitter for that many kids? Hey, you want to take care of my kids? Like, yeah, well, how many you got? You know, like, oh, I got 9. Most people gonna turn that down. Like, it don't matter how much money you offer, most people gonna turn it down.
With the quickness, man.
I don't go
shut
nowhere
that shit down.
unless my kids are with me. Because I have so many kids, it's hard for me to find a babysitter with that amount of kids. So I don't go nowhere already.
Why you had that many doggone kids? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh
why?
God.
So when I'm trying to step out and enjoy life and get some me time away from everybody, you know what I'm saying? Just relax and get my head and together.
Yeah, she got some me time now, don't she?
Cooking, cleaning, you know what I'm saying? Just some me.
She got her. She got all the time to herself. She got all the bills to herself. She got all the doctor appointments to herself. She got all the football practices and track practices and band practices to herself. Everything she got to herself. That's what she wanted, right? She wanted some me time, right? Let's continue. Let's continue.
It's a fucking problem. It's a problem. This fucking crazy. This some crazy shit. Cut them lights off. I already ain't got nobody to help me with these bills. Cut all these lights off.
At the kids.
Cut all these lights off. We don't need no lights on.
Oh my God.
Cut them lights off.
Cut the lights off,
Gotta
man.
figure out how to come and pay my rent next month. Like, crazy. You had me, you done did this because you knew it was close to rent time. Like, this don't make no sense.
Why you went out of town close to rent time?
Worried about because I don't went the fuck out of town with some females. Like, what the I should have been down there. I should have. That's what the fuck I should have did. Found me from down there in Houston and fucked up on them. Since I gotta come home to this mother. That's what the fuck I
Yeah, that's gonna make him come back.
Yeah.
What you just said. You know what a man hears when you hear you women saying, "I should have did that." Oh, that's something you were wanting to do anyway. That's all a man gonna hear. And you say, "See, I left because she was about to do something, or she even did it. She just lying about something." Like, y'all ladies sometimes talk, and I realize when men hear certain things, how we react to that. So that did not make it anything like better. Like, oh well, I should have did it, or I could have did. Once again, You got 9 kids. You don't need to go nowhere. Nowhere. None. You got way too many dollars. You knew before you went on that trip that rent was coming up.
You
All
knew
that
it.
money you spent going out with who you was going out with over there. You say you went to Houston, right?
Yeah. What you with the turkey leg hut?
You knew that rent was coming up. You don't got no money to be going nowhere. So thought about that before you laid down and had 9 kids.
And, okay, let me pause. Let me pause real quick.
I should have did.
I want to talk a little shit.
This crazy.
Houston though. Girls trip to Houston.
I thought she was going somewhere too, like
Cancun,
over there to Bahamas or Hawaii or Dubai.
A party city. When I think of partying, I don't think of Houston.
She was going to see a man in Houston.
Probably. But I don't think it's. I mean, they went down to party too. That was probably part of it. But when I
they do a lot of partying in Houston. A lot of people say they go to Houston
to party,
to have fun. Yeah,
that's not even in my top 20.
I was thinking that, hey, you going to get something to eat?
That's not even my top. Yeah, now going to get something to eat. Houston is probably in my top 10.
And
but going to party, it don't go into detail like that. Okay. But going to party, Houston don't even hit my top 20.
Did she go party? To Houston?
That's what she said.
Went somewhere else.
It's like
she just said that.
You Miami, Vegas, New York, New Orleans, Los Angeles. Those are the cities you think about going to party. But Houston probably maybe they make the top 20, but they don't make the top 10. They like maybe number 19 or some shit like that. Number 20, Houston.
We ain't do it. I have.
Nah, I've been to Houston, but I ain't not the party. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Maybe to go. They got some good shopping. They got like they call it the Galleria Mall down there. Yeah, that's some good shopping and stuff. But partying, nah, I don't think of Houston when it's time to party. No, not at all. But anyway, let's continue.
Ain't no way in the hell I would have signed up for all this high rent, and I knew I was gonna do this by myself. Ain't no way in the fuck I would have did this.
You should have went out of town.
I work a 9 to 5. I'm living from paycheck to paycheck. I can't afford this rent. I ain't ashamed to tell y'all. I can't afford this rent by my damn self.
What? Wait a minute. Let's put it all together now. You know, you let people talk long enough, they tell on themselves. Buddy said at the beginning, you go on this trip is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna break up with you, I guess. She thought he was bullshit.
She didn't even think about that he was gonna leave and she was gonna be stuck.
Not only that, she probably thought she could fuck off her money. Whatever money he bring in gonna cover whatever she fucked off. So they'll be straight. Now that's what she really mad about. She ain't mad that he left. She mad that she gotta pay the bill. Listen to what she's saying now.
Right,
listen to what she's
saying.
That.
That's what I'm saying. Like, ma'am, you should have stayed. You can't even afford. If you live in paycheck to paycheck,
you live in paycheck to paycheck, but you going on trips.
And like he said, a lot of black people they
like that. You going on trips, paycheck to paycheck. The only trip you should be going to is getting some damn overtime.
Maybe she paid for her trip in advance.
That's possible. So but how she's talking like she sound like she fucked up, like her money ain't right when it's time to pay rent again. But it is possible she did pay in advance, or maybe the room, you could pay for the room in advance, but she went down there and spent too much money on drinks and food and shit, because she got to keep up. If you go on a girls trip, I'm just assuming, I don't know, y'all try to keep up with each other. Oh, you gonna get the lobster with shit. I'm gonna get the lobster and the steak or some shit like that.
Well, I hope she put her rent money to the side because she knew she was.
Obviously, she didn't because she fucked up. And
no, she didn't because she said she working paycheck to paycheck.
She paycheck to paycheck. Oh, she get paid every week. Unless she work at Wendy's. Wendy's the only restaurant that still pay every 2 weeks. Burger joint.
No, Wendy's pay every day. You come work.
Oh, they pay every day now. Yeah, that's right. That's how bad they need people. Yeah, hey, y'all go to Wendy's. Here we go.
This nigga took all his shit out the closet. All his shit gone. He didn't leave shit in his Ain't nothing up in this closet, nothing but my shit. And then left his empty shoe boxes in here. So why the fuck you ain't take your empty shoe boxes up out my damn house? That's all right though. That's all right though, because I'm going to put his on child support. He don't block me. After I called him and said when he answered the phone, he picked the phone up. He laughing like this funny as shit. This shit ain't no funny. This shit ain't funny. You just done left me out here to die for dead.
Damn.
You done left me out here for dead.
I ain't hear that part first time I watched
I done did so much
damn.
for this, y'all. I done did so much. I done did so much. It's unreal. I ain't never did this much for nobody but this. And I come back home and you done took your up out my house.
He left.
Like really?
He gone.
You done took all your clothes, everything up out my house. You didn't leave me with shit. And he bought the TV for the living room. And this man done took the TV too.
Why?
Oh shit!
He ain't care about his kids.
He said, "Man, I'm taking this motherfucking TV."
He don't care about the kids.
Well, they probably got TVs in their room.
But come on now, you gonna take the living room TV?
He took the living room. That's probably the TV he watched. Shit, everybody got TV. She probably in the room watching Lifetime. What the fuck back there? The other two TVs, one probably got the game on it. The other one probably got Nickelodeon and Disney on it. And that was his TV. Shit, he took that shit to his mama house.
Not do that.
He did. Let's continue. Boy, she mad about that TV being gone, boy. Hey, I don't know what to tell her. Let's go. Let's continue.
About his kids being here. He don't give a fuck about
Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. You took the TV, brother. He was mad. He say, "Man, I'm taking that TV too." Lord Jesus, he took the TV. Why'd you have to be that petty, bro?
Bro, this shit crazy. This some bullshit. This some.
Well, what have you learned, ma'am? Next time, maybe you'll listen when he's telling you something. Maybe you shouldn't be going on no trips, period, because you got too many doggone kids and too many bills. I mean, you are feeding literally a small army.
Yeah.
9 children.
A basketball
rent
team,
for 3 bedrooms,
starting
2
5,
and you say you can't pay it on your own. You need him to help pay the bills too, right?
Yeah, Fold to come off the
bench. If he didn't want you to go, you shouldn't have went. And I'm going to tell you, men don't just get up and leave. That's not what a lot of men do. Men are just kind of stick some things out, even if they aren't the happiest in the situation. They'll still stick some things out. A lot more.
Now that's a good point. So he's saying so.
Leave, it's not just one incident.
This ain't the first time some bullshit done happen. Like I said before, this is the last time some bullshit happened. It take a lot for a man to leave a situation, especially if it's children involved. And she took that shit for granted. Like that nigga ain't going nowhere. She thought he was bullshitting. She went down to Houston. He waited for her to get back. At least he waited for her to get back. He waited for her to get back, and then when she went to work, he slid on that ass. I was like, oh hey, let's go finish it out real quick, and then we're gonna talk about this real quick. Let's go ahead and finish it off.
Going on, I can believe that because now him getting mad at you, but the thing is also based off of what you're saying, he felt disrespected because he said, "Man, you gonna come here and tell me where you going? You're not even to say what I think about it or ask me about anything. Why I gotta ask you for?"
Yeah. She probably, what you think? She probably told him the weekend before. I mean, a couple of days
all
before.
that, and then he supposed to come back, and everything supposed to be all good, right? Like nothing. If he didn't take this move, then you wouldn't have realized what you did.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Right.
Now, would he come back? I don't know. Child support on 6 children, oof, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
But regardless, the child support is not going to pay whatever the rent is. She says she can't afford. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this woman here.
It's gonna take months. It's gonna take months for it to get
Going
active.
on these little girls trips or whatever,
So,
and you got
but
the
that
whole
rent
relationships,
due in
marriages, and all that.
15 days.
She should
Like I
have.
said,
She should have
if
even
it's
did
with your
that.
family, like it's your mama,
Okay, let's
your
go ahead and pause this
sisters.
real quick. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like she did it to herself. I'm thinking, brother, this my imagination of Buddy. Buddy, you know what I'm saying? He cool. He cool. He probably been cool with it if it was somebody he knew that she was going on a trip with, but it was people he didn't know. He probably been cool with it. It was family members or something like that. But it from what it sounded like, it was from people he didn't know. Now we talking about ultimatums today, ultimatums in relationships, and how ultimatums don't work. How ultimatums you kind of forcing your partner's hand to do the opposite of what you want them to do when you give an ultimatum. And I gave an example earlier of an ultimatum I once received about 20 something years ago and everything like that. And I did the opposite of what my partner wanted me to do because I like when somebody give me ultimatums. Is if you don't do this, this is what's going to happen. Like, oh, yeah, okay, fuck it then. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of, they kind of put your back against the wall. But this situation right here, he gave his girl an ultimatum and she didn't believe him.
No,
She didn't believe him.
she didn't believe him at all.
She didn't believe that he was gonna do it. She just brushed it off. My situation was different. So this situation is kind of different. She didn't believe he was gonna do it. So that's why she's so surprised when she came home that night and she got up. Obviously, this must be the next morning. If she got up, she must have been off. And it talked about what everything that happened.
No, she
Uh
said, thank God she left her oldest child there
yeah,
at home because he obviously did it while she was at work. So
yeah.
when she came back home, he was already gone.
He was gone. And if she closed, I mean, she got off probably what 1, 2 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning,
so he no telling, how long he was gone.
right?
And why the oldest
Or
child that
maybe or he could have left right, because she probably got home around the same time every night. He probably left right before she knew she was getting home. Yeah,
well,
that's possible. That could have happened because we don't know his side of the story. I wish it was a way to find out who she was dating and get his side of the story. That I bet we'll get the real deal because she, 'cause obviously she left out what she did and only talked about what he did. So I wish we could find out what he did, what really what's really going on in that situation.
probably what was going on is that, they've been going through so much, of
Yeah,
course.
it's stressful with 9 kids. I
Um,
can imagine.
and he just done had enough. And when she decided that she wanted to go on a trip and really was like, I'm going on this trip, and he was like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go
I ain't
ahead
even
on
gonna
this
argue
trip.
with you. Go ahead and go.
And she thinks she got the one up on me because we just got this place.
Yeah,
I'm about to be out.
that's what he
So
said. He
she
said,
gonna have to get she gonna have to get some help.
he felt disrespect. That's pretty much the textbook of um what people should do if you feeling disrespected. You got to be willing to give up everything. He was willing to give up the house, give up everything. Well, he ain't give up that car. Yeah, I guess he took the car, but he got to be willing to give up that too and start from scratch if he feeling disrespected and everything. Bring the Jeep back to her. If you feel disrespected, give it up. Give
And
up
she probably didn't
everything.
believe he was really gonna do that because she probably always
No,
was like,
he probably was just a laid back dude. Don't not on that rah rah shit and everything like
yeah.
that.
So she,
And then when he put his foot down, she laughed at him. I'm like, huh, nigga, who is you to say to question me on where I'm going? She ain't believe him, but she fucked around and found out. Oh, I, I bet this video with Mr. Smith or Mr. Phillips, whatever his name is, was
B
3 days
Phillips.
3 days ago. So I guarantee by now, I bet she said, oh shit. Uh, Mel Gucci said she need an 18 passenger van. Hell
She needs something, cause baby,
yeah. She need to volunteer for overtime, goddamn, because that child support ain't gonna be
she don't need
enough.
to leave all them. She don't need to leave those kids,
Huh?
and she don't need to leave her kids.
No, overtime.
I know she gonna have to work overtime now, but she don't need to leave her kids.
Now she need to go beg next to hey buddy, I'm sorry, man. You
She
know
gonna
what?
have to go beg him.
Next time she gonna be like, next time, hey, next time I run it by you first, and if you ain't cool with it, then I understand.
She gonna bow down to him.
She
She gonna
messed
bow.
around. She messed around
She
and
gonna bow down to him.
chose. You know you got to pick your battles.
She was already begging.
She chose the wrong damn battle.
You
She
know she
want
was already begging because he don't end up blocking her because
yeah he don't
she
blocked
called
her.
so many
So she
times.
must have called. She must have been blowing his phone up,
So
texts,
I don't think
calls, and everything like that.
he done with them
But
kids.
she probably just mad because the rent due and she ain't got the money. That's probably what she really mad about. If she could afford to pay the rent by herself, she probably wouldn't be tripping like that. But she got what she wanted. She wanted some me time.
Well, he could get his. Hey, lady, he could get his kids. Then you keep
So
your
yeah,
give him his kids.
she could get her kid. He could get her
Get
kids.
the
He could get a
kids.
kid. She wanted me time so goddamn bad that she fucked the relationship up.
She could get me time once he get them
Is
kids.
it
He can
is
get
it
all six
is
of them.
me time that damn important? Is
I'm
me time that important?
I'm on her team.
You on her team?
I'm on her team. She need her me time. She need to get away from him and those children.
Hey, go to the nail shop, go
That wasn't enough.
shopping,
That's not enough.
go
That's not
go to your
enough.
mama house.
That's
That's
not
me
enough.
time.
That's not enough.
Go walk the park. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's your me
she
time.
was wrong.
Not I don't know where they stay, but I guess Houston was far away. Goddamn, she had to take a trip
Yeah,
to
she
go to
was wrong.
Houston. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like where we at. You know, just housekeeping and jump to certain places. But let's see what.
She was wrong. She was wrong. But at the end of the day,
Oh
when
shit.
she tried to tell that man what she was gonna do, and
Yeah.
she ended up going on and doing what she said she was gonna do,
Yeah.
and he okay, Shawty, do what you want to do now. Go on and do what you
I
want to do
don't
now.
know, man. Yeah, like I said, we talking about ultimatums in relationships. Buddy gave his girl a ultimatum. She go on this trip, I'm gonna slide on you. She ain't believe him. She went on the trip any goddamn way.
She just
And
disrespected her partner.
when she came back and went to work, when she working the night shift, I guess, she had to close that night. He done got his little stuff and went to his mama house. Or we assume it's his mama house. We don't know.
No, he went. He had to go because she called the mama and
Called
said,
the mama.
"Shh." Mama said, "I don't have nothing to do with it. You should have stayed. You should have stayed. Now you need somebody to help you pay your bills, and you got all them children over there. Lord have mercy.
Oh shit! What's up, Christy? Welcome to the show.
Hey y'all, I'm late. I'm sorry.
What's
Say
going
what?
on?"
You was late.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it. I usually set like a little timer and I forgot it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what that means?
What?
That you don't follow none of our pages.
No, you know that ain't true. Stop
Oh
it.
well, it would have popped up. It would have ding
I
ding
was
ding. Such
I
and such is
wasn't on
going
face
live right now.
I wasn't on Facebook, so I didn't
Oh,
That sounds
yeah.
like somebody just woke up.
see. Oh man, did you get a chance to watch our the little video we just played?
I didn't see nothing. I just literally went on Facebook and I was like, oh shoot, y'all on live. I gotta get
Oh
on it.
yeah, we live. We live. So well, anyway, tonight we talking about ultimatums in relationships. What
Oh,
about you? What you think about ultimatums when it comes to relationships and everything like that?
oh man. That's
How do you react when somebody gives you an ultimatum? It could,
I
I
don't
don't
think she take that too well.
not do good with that. That's not
Right.
a no for me.
That's a
Right.
no.
Yeah, that's a no for me. I feel like this is what I feel. As two people entering a healthy relationships, there are boundaries and there's respect. And I think a healthy relationship is being able to voice your opinion about things and the other person obviously validate it. But ultimatums is like telling you someone they have to not or have to do
Yeah,
something. And that doesn't that we're grown people. We don't
yeah,
that's to me that's putting yourself above that person as if you the parent of that person. No, we don't
Right,
do that.
right. You feel, yeah, it is kind of controlling, but this was the scenario. I gave a scenario earlier. But the main scenario we was talking about, we played a little video clip real quick before you came in. It was a buddy somewhere, I don't know where yet. His girl wanted to go on the girls trip, and he pretty much told her if she go on this girl trip, he gonna leave. So she went on the girls trip anyway, and then when she came back, she went to work that night or the next night. And then I guess she closed. She had to close. That was she said she had to close. So by the time she got off, she probably got off like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. By the time
Hmm.
she got off, he was gone. He done took all his shit and left. And and mind you, they got 9 kids. Six of them are his, and three from
But
another relationship. Huh?
okay, okay, so that's oh we.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, ooh,
I'm gonna say homegirl should really in her situation of having so many kids, I think she needed a helpmate there. So I'm trying to understand her rationale of why would she put her relationship in jeopardy just to go on this
She
girl
said
trip.
she said she needed some me time. She needed some alone time.
Okay, well, with not, I can completely validate that, but uh boy,
But she couldn't really afford to go on the trip because now that he left, she tripping about how I'm gonna pay rent. Yeah, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. These
he
are her
left her.
words.
He left out there. He left her out there for dead. Okay, that's
so right,
dead.
this guy was what it sounded like is this guy was just like he was already overwhelmed and he didn't want to be taking care of the kids by himself with the woman gone.
No,
And so,
Uh,
in my opinion, he was probably looking for an out. He
that
was
was his
looking for
outlet
that
right
was his
there.
out right there.
That's
That
his
was his
out
out.
right
Hey,
there.
that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. If y'all want to join the conversation, the link is oh no, it's not. Let me go and get the link back up there so y'all can show. There go the link right there, the No Name Night Show. Join the conversation and hit that link right there, and we good to go. Or you can look in the chat boxes if you don't want the chat boxes. Go and click the link. Join the conversation. I want to get a male's perspective. If there's any gentlemen out there listening, y'all help me out. Come in here and talk about it. Ultimatums. We talking about ultimatums and everything. Uh, ultimatums in relationship. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go continue. Continue.
who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, it's you. Go ahead.
Um, so here's the thing. Um we don't know the whole full scope of that
No,
situation.
right. We just know her side.
We do know her side,
Yeah,
but
that's it.
it sounded like um it was some insecurity with this man with her going on a girls trip. Now, you have heard in the past that some men just like, nope, that girl is bad news. She's not in a relationship. You should be
Right. That's kind of what it was. Is she went on a girls trip with people he didn't really know, or maybe she was, or she didn't know for that longer time. You know what I'm saying? It was
okay.
one of those situations. Yeah.
So did he feel that they was gonna influence her to cheat on him?
We don't know what he thought. We only getting her side of the stories because she went on like Facebook Live or Instagram Live and went on a big old rant. So we don't really know uh exactly what he was thinking. That's why I say I wish we knew who her man was, because we'll
Right.
definitely try to reach out to him like, hey, bro, your girl
You reach out
dragging you on
to him.
Facebook. Let's get your side of the story.
I'm quite sure it's probably gonna come back up.
Yeah,
I'm
it
about to say
probably will. He
he
probably
might
yeah,
he might
he
make he
got to come back
yeah
and say something because
he might make his own little thing.
she making it seem
Tag.
like she making it seem like this was one little incident, and I'm willing to bet the money I make for the rest of my life this wasn't the first incident. This is just the incident that he decided to put his foot down on.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
Yeah,
the what they call it, the cattle that broke its back.
the, the straw that straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah,
Oh yeah, the straw.
she said the cattle, the cattle.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
well,
trying to
yeah,
tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you.
that was probably what it was. This was an unhealthy relationship from what it sounded like. Neither one of
Yeah,
them had respect for one another. Even with the guy, giving her an ultimatum, like I said, she's grown. It
yeah,
should
yeah.
be like a conversation, and the fact that she disrespected or invalidated his feelings, you could tell they got a little bit of some they got some divide in there, some division. So, it's, to be honest, sometimes things happen for a reason. And not to say that he should have left her with those many kids, but if the relationship wasn't healthy,
Yeah.
you know, that's only going to hurt the kids in the long run. So, um, however, he shouldn't have an avenue of an escape route.
Oh yeah. He escaped back to mom's house.
I feel like he kind of feel relieved a little bit, like, okay, not
Yeah,
my
he
place
relieved. He
anymore.
blocked them numbers. He blocked them calls. He probably said, "Yeah, I'd rather pay child support any damn way." He was rocking with her. He was rocking with her as long as she was in the mud with him. But I
Right.
guess she go and have her me time. Like, well, shit, I could have been had me some me time, but I sacrificed for the family.
So,
You
so
know,
I,
I'm just assuming. I don't know. That's what he said. Don't
I,
listen to me.
I think the real question is to ask, like, where's the little wiggle room with parents having kids? How much time do the man or the husband gets to be able to do him, and how much time do the woman get away from the kids to do her? Because
Right.
truthfully,
You gotta have that me time.
right.
That's what we was over here joking just now. It's like, yeah, she should have got her me time at the nail shop or some shit like that. She,
Oh,
but she
it's
wanted to go. She
oh.
wanted to go on a whole trip somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me ask you this from the married couple.
yeah.
Um,
What's up?
let
What's
me
up?
interview you guys.
Okay.
um, so with being a married couple, what is the boundaries with that? Is it only for a short period of time that you could be away from your spouse and the kids? Is it, once a year that a person can take some time off? Like, what is the whole guidelines with when you're married having
Mm,
your own separate me time? What is that? Like, how much time do you get? What do that look like?
see, with me, you know what I'm saying. With me personally, I, it ain't that serious to me. If if you wanna go to Houston,
Now,
you wanna go
I
to Houston,
know.
shit, go on to Houston, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, I ain't, I don't really too much, uh, how you say, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess trip over stuff like
Lord,
that. I don't
stop
trip up.
it. Stop it.
Oh,
What?
uh-oh.
Stop it.
That's the
Well,
truth.
Okay. Let, let, let,
That
let,
ain't the truth.
let me say this.
Tremaine, we took
I
a
decided,
trip.
right.
We
Okay.
took a girls trip, right?
Yeah. Yeah, y'all did. And what I
So,
say?
what was that like? What
What
was
was
that
that like?
for
He,
you?
he
How
was okay with that because he kept saying, go ahead and go. Because I was like, nah, I ain't going to go.
Yeah.
I ain't
I
going to go.
was
Go ahead and go. Nah, I ain't going to
I
go.
wasn't tripping. Hell, she called me more than I called her on the girls trip. I'm like, man, why you calling me?
Because you got to still check up on you.
oh,
Don't
oh,
start now, you know.
oh
You got
Lord.
to check up on them because when you ain't calling, that give them so much free time as well. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? But
okay. Okay.
um, yeah.
I was
Anyway,
like, no, but
but
for real, no, I was like, okay, you going on a girls trip? Okay, holler at me holler at me when you land, or if you driving, holler at me when you arrive. Just like when y'all went up there for y'all friend funeral. That's not
Yeah,
necessarily a girls trip, but that was that's the same situation. Oh, okay, yeah, I know you gotta go take it. That was a spur of the moment type of thing. That wasn't something planned
that
out. That
so
was a
two
I have to
plans.
be here by this time type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
but if he would have told me, if he would have said, "Babe, I don't think you need to go," I wouldn't have went. You know what
So
I'm saying? Because
right.
I'm not just gonna go and do a trip and he looking sideways or looking one way or eye closed, eyes crossed, whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm
Yep.
go ahead and go.
And
I'm not gonna do that.
and I'm the same way. I take everything into consideration. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Because me and the buddies, we was trying to go down to Rio for
yeah, he was
for
trying. He
for
was
carnival.
trying to go, and I was like, hold on,
Oh,
wait a minute.
that wasn't gonna happen. It's Mrs.
That
Charmaine,
wasn't
that wasn't
what
going down.
that's not gonna happen.
That wasn't going down. Okay, so
They
We
was
was
trying
trying
to
to go
stay
to
for a couple
Rio.
of weeks.
No, it wasn't no weeks.
we
Maybe one
week.
week. Maybe
Oh,
1 week. Go down to Rio for Carnival. You
And
know what I'm
then
saying?
on the other hand, the guys make them
Go fishing and go to Bible study.
Bible study.
Man, stop it. Really?
No, he.
That's what you do at
Oh,
Carnival. Go to
man.
Carnival. Ain't that right? Hey,
it.
Melly and Melly.
No,
What y'all do at
don't-
Carnival? Don't y'all go to Bible study and stuff like that?
Do not agree with this fool, okay?
Oh,
Because
Lord.
the guys back there, yeah, we're gonna see these. Oh, you remember this such and such? I was like,
They ain't nobody been to Brazil. We was trying to go to Brazil.
They started
And
talking about what
everything.
they did and was doing when they was in service, when they was in the army.
Okay, see,
So I'm like, honey, y'all on
that's a
some naughty
no-no.
We
thoughts.
talking about
And what-
partying. We don't talking about no thotty activities. No thotties activities. When I was in the
yeah,
service,
okay.
I was a.
Let me put this out there then. Whatever, ain't no you about no service. We go to New Orleans together.
Oh
And he
my
out there
God.
carrying on. I'm right there.
No, I was not. I
Honey.
know I was not. I was in the. I was.
Whatever.
We went to this karaoke joint. Now New Orleans is a. New Orleans. Hey, if you never been to New Orleans, man, please go
Wow.
before you die.
They wild.
Because
With
talk
big
about
cockroaches.
partying. If you like to party, the party don't stop until early in the morning, man. You know what I'm saying? I haven't experienced something. I had so much fun. I ain't experienced nothing like that since I was in Korea. The party don't stop.
Honey.
But we was over there at the karaoke joint. I was waiting for my turn to sing my karaoke song, and she's seeing these chicks looking at me. I wasn't looking at them. The chicks was looking at me. I'm getting in trouble because some chicks was looking at me.
Well,
What
how
the
did
hell?
How was
I wasn't paying no attention.
That is not how that went.
That's what you told me?
Two stories now.
That's what you told me. I was faded.
Okay, so he was faded. And he didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah,
because when he get faded, he gets friendly. So when he's friendly, everybody, he don't care if I was there. You single tonight.
I wasn't acting single. Oh Lord.
You're single tonight.
I was not acting no single.
And honey, the whole time we up in there was
bleeding.
It was people coming. I was very confused. I didn't even know where I was at.
What song you was singing? What song you was singing, Charmaine?
That's the song I was gonna sing for karaoke.
He didn't get to sing the song because
I didn't get to sing it because it was some other shit going on. My brother and his girl was going through shit.
Because he was doing the same thing.
That's what I thought everybody was tripping over. I ain't know it had shit to do with me. I was just chilling.
Started it. So
how did I start? All I did was go out there, pick my song, and these two ladies was feeling my vibe.
Two Eminem.
And I wasn't even doing nothing.
Eminem.
All I did was, hey, I want this song right here. Can I go ahead and get this song?
Do you hear me?
I didn't even do nothing.
That turned it melted the chocolate.
I
okay,
didn't
you hear
even
me?
do nothing.
Did he not dedicate the song to you, Charmaine? Like what?
No, he didn't even get to sing the song.
Oh, he didn't make it through. Oh man.
Move out of the way. But anyway,
she said, Felicia said, Melly be acting friendly too. What?
Very friendly.
Oh, no. No, I ain't not friendly, man. Hey, I be minding my business. If I don't see you same situation. You said some lady said, "Ooh, there go one right there." When I walked in the door, and I didn't hear all none of that. How you hear all this shit?
I was standing behind you.
Oh wow, she just go disrespect like that.
Yeah, she was like, "Ooh, look, there's one right there."
Oh, some shit like that.
And
I
then she proceeded to the inside, and then here she comes to the table. I was like, "Oh Lord, she might say something to him. I'm about to bash this lady upside her head with a bottle."
Oh my God.
Oh, and they're about to fight.
Nah, it wasn't that serious. But I ain't see all that. I was just going to get my drinks, put my name on the list. I was number 26 to sing the song, and it was taking a long time, and I was getting faded because them drinks.
And while he was over there carrying on, the brother was getting cussed out.
No, my brother getting cussed out because he the one was talking to the girls. I wasn't talking to the girl. I said, I knew y'all was looking at us. So I said, I ain't even about to look over there. And then, but now,
did you hear what he said? He knew they was looking.
I knew y'all was looking.
So he went on ahead and went on over there.
No, I didn't.
Stand over there with a
That's what the damn the Tanya name for the list was. It was
just imagine me
just
going
Romeo
over there.
was bleeding.
But you know what?
But you can't see his blood.
Shut
That's the
up.
song I was gonna sing. Y'all ain't get to hear it. There's
Should've
nothing but some feelings.
Y'all
Y'all
should have did a duet. Y'all should have been singing it together. Cause listen, Ricky, you can't be walking up in there with these single vicious ladies trying to steal people man and trying to sing a song by yourself. You had to have Charmaine.
It was a LGBTQ karaoke bar. So how did I supposed to know that they was trying to holler at me? We booked the Airbnb. It's I guess it's a section of New Orleans is the LGBTQ part of town, and we booked the Airbnb in that part of town. So I wasn't thinking about none of that when it's so when she said she's seen all this stuff. So I was like, how you saw all that? I ain't seen none of that. I was Romeo was bleeding, but you can't see his blood.
So you was innocent to it. You ain't had nothing to do with
nothing. I was blind. I was oblivious.
Let me
I was
tell
oblivious.
Both of them
Then
so
I guess the girls that was that they saw. I kind of remember because my brother was right behind me. My brother was talking to him. All I did was say, hey, and turn back around and put my name on the list so I could sing this. Romeo was bleeding, but you can't see his blood. Nothing but some feelings.
Okay,
look, he trying to get shy now. He trying to get shy because
that's what I was gonna do for the karaoke.
They was so messed up. You hear me? They were so messed up. They had the blind person that really can't see driving.
Oh God.
But luckily we was right around the corner from the Airbnb.
I'm talking about,
we was right around the corner.
I said somebody they gonna.
We was right around the corner. We was good. We was good. You made it back though, and that's the 24-hour liquor spot. 24-hour get you some hot wing or
I'm
chicken
wing. Scared. They already talking about somebody done killed somebody at the gas station.
Oh man, you ain't gotta be
scared.
It was
too much going on. And them two,
I was faded.
They was faded.
I was gone.
One
them drinks
are
strong. Them drinks are pretty strong. Them drinks are strong. I ain't gonna lie, them drinks are strong. They hit me kind of hard. And we do that before we went to that. We was chilling at the house all day.
Yeah, I was chilling. Everybody was
Saturday.
Good. And then we was like, let's go over here and see what they doing.
And then we went over there. And then we said we're gonna do the karaoke. Y'all found the karaoke spot. I don't know who found it. Who found it?
I don't know. We just was like, oh, they look like they having fun. So we pulled
up
over there.
They had a good ass time. No cover charge.
And then
drinks was cheap and strong.
I thought they was gonna sober up. We went on down to another bar, right?
No, not that night. We talking we talking about the first night. The first night we drove, we rested, and then we went out again, went down to Bourbon Street, and we was chilling in Bourbon Street. Then we left. When we came back to the room, there's a bar like right across the street. Yeah. So we went to that bar and got it in. And that's when it was a great time, man. I don't know about y'all experience. I heard y'all experience was a little different than ours, but I had like I said, if you
and the roaches, the flying roaches,
the flying roaches, damn, the water bugs try to get y'all, damn.
No, the flying bugs.
The flying, the kind of the little roaches, but they fly.
No, not little.
As hell when we was there.
Oh yeah, it smelled like piss when we was there, but it rained though, so it helped with it.
Yeah,
it rained. It smelled straight piss.
What was those big gigantic rats called, Charmaine?
I don't know.
Possums?
No, it was some gutter rats, some big gigantic gutter rats.
Gutter rat. Oh, yeah. Big. I guess that's what they call gutter rat. But no, though. But I don't know how we got off on New Orleans and everything. That's just we talk about ultimatums and everything like that. And she want to go on girls trips. She could go on girls trips. I ain't going to trip. I'm going to be sitting right here, watching my cable, playing my games, waiting for my phone to ring. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all, you at the airport? Okay, I'm on my way to come get you. You know what I'm saying? Have a great time and everything like that. But I don't. I was trying to plan a trip to Rio de Janeiro down in
That
yeah.
wasn't going down.
I was trying to plan a trip to Rio de Janeiro down in Brazil and go into Bible study like
Oh my
Melly said. Yes.
God.
That's
No.
right, Mel. Going to Bible study and fellowshipping with brothers who happen to be also married men, also fathers, going down to Rio during Carnival. Yes, Carnival was going on at the same time, but the main focus was going to be the Lord and the Word.
How would you stop saying that? Because this
Oh
pastors out there cheating on their wives. So you need to cut that. Cut it.
Lord.
Cut it.
So let me ask y'all this. Okay. So do you think that if the man has a man's trip,
Yeah.
should it be an
Look.
equal trip for the woman? So like should it be where, okay, if y'all gonna go on a trip, right? What you say, Rio de Janeiro? What you say?
Rio de Janeiro.
De
Yeah. Yeah.
Janeiro. Okay. So
Brazil.
if you was gonna go to Brazil,
Hmm.
I think that it should be equal, right? So you going, hey, y'all don't gotta go to the same spot, but it should be. I think the trip should be somewhat equal. More so that both of you would get to
No.
enjoy.
It,
No,
it
no,
was
No.
equal. It was equal.
what was equal? Her trip and your trip is totally different.
No, it was equal.
How is it equal?
It was two spots that none of us been before. She never been to New Orleans. I never been to
No,
Rio.
no, 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 no.
Would have went. We would have took airplanes. We would have had to spend money.
No, what I'm saying is if he would love to go on a guy's trip, please by all means go on your
Oh
guy's
Lord,
trip.
I
Even
think
to Rio during Carnival.
I
nah.
don't give a I don't care if it's carnival, y'all holding choir practice or whatever y'all
Oh
doing.
my goodness! Listen, those
Because
beautiful
I'm gonna be
ladies.
having my me time. Because he's gone. I get to have my me time. I'm free. You know.
I don't know. I think in marriages, it's more of a couples retreat thing that happens more
Yeah,
so than
it is. We always
Oh,
go we
hey,
do everything
Felicia,
together.
if you still in the you still on the podcast, when is Miami Carnival? We might need to go down to Miami Carnival, see how they do things down there real quick. When's
You ready for
Miami
the fire
Carnival? I
drill?
think ain't it coming up? Ain't it September, October, August, September, something like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. No, yeah, that was a good question though. We oh, they already sent it. What's that?
No, this somebody
Oh,
else.
that's something else.
Yes, they having a professional relaxation
Oh, it's
Miami
in
meet and greet.
October. October. The Miami Carnival is in October. We should go down there, man. You know what I'm saying? To wind up, wind up, wind up. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wind up, wind up, wind up. Oh yeah. Have our drinks. Have our drinks and everything. And just have a good time. Orlando was last month. Oh yeah, we missed Orlando Carnival, man. We got to stay up on this carnival scene. Maybe we can bring carnival to Palm Bay. Palm Bay Carnival. How that
oh
sound?
wow.
Honey, let's do it.
The Brazilians, the Trinidadians, the Antisians, the Guyanans, the Saint Vincents, the Virgin Islands, the Dominicans, the Dominicans, the Jamaicans,
What they call this?
the Antiguans, all of them. We get them. They get up there, put on their flashy costumes and a parade. Man, we have all them old white folks mad as hell. Like, oh my God, have you seen? Can you believe the audacity of these Negroes? They're going down the street half dressed and everything, and then man, that was me my saying, but Peapod got there. Yeah, Peapod trying to check it out. Let me go down and see what this carnival's all about there, Susan. You know what I'm saying?
Susan.
Yeah, Susan. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit end in that big ass field over there by Eastern Florida where they used to have the fair at, or they pop the firecrackers or the fireworks. I mean, yeah, man, y'all, somebody should work on that Palm
They
Bay Carnival, man.
I think they have some island events. Matter of fact, I went to one.
Oh man, that shit. Well, last time I went to that shit was weak, man. This was back. It might have got better since then. When I went to it, this was back in 2010. It was just a damn car show and people selling shit. The Caribbean Festival, some type of whatever, out there at Palm Bay Regional Park. That what you talking about?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that was 2010 though. Hopefully by now it done gotten better. But that shit was so dry. I'm like, man, y'all call this a Caribbean fest? Man, come on now. This is the same people I went to school with, man. They ain't never went home to the motherland. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yo, dog, no, we need to have a real, the real the Melbourne Palm Bay Carnival, man. Carnival, with the Brazilians and the Guyanans and all of them, man. The Haitians, you know what I'm saying? Hell, this area got a big enough Haitian community. Why don't they have a Flag Day celebration, man? I'll go to the Flag Day celebration or a Puerto Rican Day celebration. Come on, I'll get out there with the Puerto Ricans talking about ya de que cara que hijo de su
Have
suerte. Que mi
celebrations.
puro contiente. That is that hijo que cara.
Hmm. They do that over there all the time. It is not a specific day. They celebrate them.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But anyway, though, we got off on a tangent. We talking about ultimatums. When the last time somebody gave you an ultimatum, um, Christina? Anybody give you an ultimatum
Um.
where you called their bluff, or was it a situation where you gave them an ultimatum and said, "Well, I'm not doing that," or whatever? What's up?
I
How you
don't.
feel about it?
Me personally,
Oh, wait, real quick. Let me remind everybody. If you are in this podcast, go ahead and click the link. If the link is in the chat box. Matter of fact, I'll put it up there again so everybody can see it. Go ahead and if you want to join the show, don't be scared. We all human. We just ordinary people. Go ahead and join the show. I'm going to put the link right there, and y'all can join us in the show. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. Go ahead and tell us your opinion about relationship matters when it comes to these ultimatums. You got it. You got it. You got it. So what's up? Go ahead and tell us what you're going to tell us. You know what I'm saying?
um, I don't do good with ultimatums, and I don't give people ultimatums. I basically say, but I'm not submissive like that. So in a
Yeah,
relationship,
most people that don't do good with them don't give them either because they know
nah,
how it
because you
how
don't
it
want.
makes them feel. And I'm one of them people because if you ain't here, you wasn't here at the beginning of the show. The beginning of the show, I was like I said, I was dating this woman. I had just got a divorce from my first wife, and this chick wanted me to marry her, and she pretty much told me if I don't marry her, she leaving. Then, and I said, "Well, bye then." You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not good with the ultimatum thing, man. You give me an ultimatum, that you pretty much forcing my hand, is
Right.
and so I could work with you. I'm Mr. Compromise. I can compromise, but if it's one way or the other, I'm gonna choose me every time. You feel me?
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose what I want to do.
Re-
You ain't gonna bitch me into doing something you want me to do. I think that's just kind of a type of bullying. You
Yeah.
bully, yeah. And like, okay.
Yeah.
And I used to tell my kids this, you gotta be careful when somebody say you ain't you a bitch if you don't do this. So it's like, wait a minute. So if I don't do what you want me to do, that makes me a bitch. Just listen to how that sounds. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do what you know, so no, we know. I just have to be a bitch in your book then, because you ain't gonna manipulate my mind to get me to
Right.
do something I don't want to do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's a form of
Yeah,
manipulation. It
it's
really.
a form of manipulation, and
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like
it
it.
is a form
Like
of manipulation. Well, it could be a form of manipulation, or it could be just somebody putting their foot down too. That could be the last straw. Just
so.
like the example that we gave earlier.
Y'all remember Tyler Perry movie, the one where he was married, he had the kids then, and the wife was cheating, remember? And he told her to get rid of the phone. He said, "You're not gonna answer the phone when we on this trip." Remember that?
Right. Yes.
That was
Oh yeah, yeah,
one,
yeah. That was
which one was
yeah.
that one? Why did I get
Why'd I
married?
get married
Right, yeah.
too? Why'd I get married too? I believe.
Was it get married too? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you remember he called her bluff on it. He said, "Listen, if you can't do this, then I'm going to leave." Did he leave? He did. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. But he called her bluff. He was serious about it. I guess he was at that place of fed up with her prioritizing everybody over the family. I think that's how he felt. So he was ready to say, "Hey, I'll just throw the whole marriage away if you're not gonna compromise on this." Well, I don't think he was actually giving a compromise. He was saying, "You need to stop."
You need to stop, at least for the trip. The trip was supposed to be a couple's trip. It might have been the first one. It might have been the first one. You might be right. The first, it was supposed to be the couple's trip, and she steady
answering the phone.
working and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He got fed up. Yeah. So that gives me the mind of like a married couple ultimatum, because I think in a marriage it's different variants of it. I think is dating is a little different than marriage.
Right.
A lot more respect that needs to go into the marriage and a lot more consideration. So I think it has to be practical ultimatums, and it got to be respected. But I think when you're dating, that's a little bit of no. You can't give nobody ultimatum. You're not a husband. You're not a wife. Y'all don't got legal documentation to each other. So, I don't believe in that.
Okay. Interesting. So you don't believe in ultimatums until you put a ring on it. Then ultimatums
You
are
gotta
cool.
put a ring on it. What she say? What's that song that the girl say?
Beyonce.
Put it on it because you're gonna marry me. What it say? How
Oh
did
no.
I just know what I'm talking about? What's her name?
I don't know. I think it was like you said, it was Beyonce. Real
No,
quick.
no, no. It
No,
ain't.
not that one. She wants
You gotta put a ring
It's
on
the
it.
girl. It's the one off of
somebody. Say it on me because you're gonna marry me. I
Yeah,
don't know which one
put
said
You
it
that.
on,
gonna check a
make
check out
him
you?
marry me. Yeah, what's her
Oh,
name?
I don't know about it. I
Mm-mm.
don't know.
The one that
All I know is the only song I know. This Romeo was bleeding, but you can't see his blood. That's what I was gonna sing at the karaoke though.
Listen, maybe you should do maybe one night you should just do karaoke and just like let it go. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, that's what I was gonna sing. Yeah, I was gonna tear it up too, and I was feeling good.
mm,
Oh man, that would have been an epic moment. But I was number 26, and they was only on like number 10 or some shit like that.
dang,
So we would have to sit there for a minute before my turn came up.
you didn't even have a chance.
I didn't even get a chance because my brother and his girl was tripping. Charmaine was the only one sober, but she couldn't see. I'm faded. I can't. I was the one
I can
doing
see
all the
pretty
driving.
well.
Oh, you just said you couldn't see? Oh,
I
you.
was just saying.
Oh well. Well,
You're
she
you're
could
you're
see,
you're
but she
blind in
ain't
the
want to
city. You
see.
don't know where you're going. So
Yeah.
I was
Oh, she
totally
ain't know
like
where she was
I
at,
didn't know where I was
even though we
going.
was just down the street. But yeah, that don't mean that you get turned around. You don't know where the hell you at. That's true. And I was just, my brother, he was getting fucked up the whole time. But I was like, this Romeo was bleeding. I would have tore that stage down. I would have I would have tore it down, man. And I had a good ass song, man. I was like, yeah, it was I would have been in there, man. I would yeah, epic. I would have got a standing ovation. Everybody would have been like this.
Eminem.
Everybody would have, huh? Say again.
I said Charmaine from the Eminems.
The M&Ms. How you calling the M&Ms?
That's what she
They was
called it. Oh,
too plus size.
Oh, see, I don't see. That's how you know I wasn't even looking at them. I didn't even see them. You somebody else, some big girls.
It
That's
was
how
a
you know I
it
ain't
was
seen
a
them.
big one and a skinny one.
He said, "Give us a
oh man.
simple head go right here." His Romeo was bleeding, but you can't see his blood. It's only some feelings. This old dog kicked up. It's been raining since you left me. Now I'm drowning in the flood. I always been a fighter, but without you, I give up. Now I can sing a love song, not the way it's meant to be. But I guess I'm not that good anymore. But baby, that's just me. And I will love you, baby. Always. That's a little sample right there. That's what boy I would have been. I would have told them. I would have told that shit down, boy.
Was
I would
that
have told that shit down.
Marquise? Was that
And I'll be there
what?
forever and a day.
What time is it?
Oh Lord.
I think it's time to.
Always, yeah, I'll be there when the sun don't shine, when the heavens burst and the words don't rhyme. I will say my mind, and you always something. Yeah, I love you, and I would have found you in the crowd and pointed at you. Always like that.
He would have pointed at them M&Ms.
No, I would have pointed at you. I would have pointed at you.
Maybe one was a Skittle.
You know what I'm saying? I would have been pointing at you.
For a pretzel.
Hold you near. When I say my prayers, don't you understand? I made mistakes. I'm just a man. Yeah, I would have been all something like that. You know what I'm saying? I would have been talking to saying like that. When he pulls you close and he holds you near and he says the words you've been needing to hear. I wish I was him and those words were mine to say to you to the end of time. Cause I will love you. Babe, man, you telling me that would have been epic?
Charmaine, how
Epic.
you feeling?
That would have been epic.
How you
He,
feeling with
Oh,
having
that this one that I will love you, baby.
Oh my God.
Always, and I'll be there forever and a day. Always, yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I would have been in there, man. I would have
Give
had
yourself
my,
that.
I would have went like this with my hair. Oh, I ain't had no hair that time.
okay, Mel.
I would have
I hope you
just,
got an extra room
I
in
would,
your house because he about to be dropped off.
I would went like this. Oh no, because I'm trying to be romantic. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Uh,
I'm Mr. Romantic,
that's so.
romantic. And then I would have been like, I would have found you in the crowd and pointed at you
Oh,
and tell you to come up here. You know
oh.
what
That's
I'm
two
saying?
shades. When he's 50 shades.
Oh man, I'm not even one shade.
When he's 50 shades
Oh
in
my
the
gosh. I'm great.
got me over here in tears.
Oh
I,
yeah, blushing.
you
No,
get,
she over there blushing. She over there.
I mean, you got a
Her
vocal
cheeks,
beside you, girl.
her cheeks getting rosy and everything like that. I'm up here trying to tell her what would have happened. What, that was 2 years ago. That was 2021. Yeah, 2021. 2 years ago when we was in New Orleans, we hit that karaoke spot. Cause it ain't no luck in these rolling dice. Oh, hold on. It ain't no luck in these loaded dice. But baby, if you give me just one more try, we can pack up our old dreams and our old lives and find a place where the sun still shines. And I will love you. Oh my, come on, man. That would have killed everybody. Everybody would have been like this, standing ovation. Everybody would have tearing it up, man. But I was given an ultimatum that night. If I don't get in the car,
Oh,
that's my ass. That was
Man, shut up. What they do that in? I'm trying to save y'all and y'all up there.
oh shit.
They was for are up in a whole nother state.
Oh shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be a superhero.
I'm trying to tell you, man, that was a good times, man. That was good times. We got to go back to the
It
Crescent
was great.
City.
It was great. It was a
It was
great
so
time.
short. You know, those 4 days went by fast. Probably because we had to use one day driving, but we drove at night, so it didn't really like we lost the day. But it just, I don't know. I wish we'd have had more time because there was so much to do and so little time to do it. And we tried to squeeze everything. We went to the casino. We went to Bourbon Street. We went to French Quarter. We went to everything real quick. You know, it was good, man. It was awesome, man. If you ain't, like I said, you ain't never been to New Orleans, y'all go check it out. But yeah, like we were saying though, this is the No Name Night Show. We thank y'all for tuning in every Thursday night and everything like that. We appreciate Chris coming in with the the uh the word on the street, I guess, so to speak. She comes in and gives her 2 cents. We appreciate that and everything like that. So you know what I'm saying? It's 9:40. We're gonna go ahead and sign off. We appreciate everybody checking out. Hey, if y'all do me a favor, try to find the No Name Nine Show on YouTube and go ahead and subscribe and like all the videos on there if you can for me. That'll help out the algorithm. And if you know anything like that, same thing with this. Go ahead and hit like and share. Help us out. You know, since share it out. It don't matter if anybody watch it. Just share it.
Did you want to mention anything
Not yet.
else? Okay,
Until I
cool.
get everything squared
Okay.
away. But it's at the bottom. I want y'all can check out um um we got a new website. We got a new website we want y'all to check out. It's been scrolling on the bottom of the page all night long. Y'all, if y'all could just go ahead, check that out for us real quick. And go ahead and like any pages it's linked to too. Yeah, we trying to do some good things this year. Um, so we appreciate everybody tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, and all our Facebook pages. Y'all have a good night and thanks y'all for checking us out on the No Name Night Show.
Guys.
Peace.
Thank
Hey,
you. Good night.
Christina, give us a call real quick.
Alrighty. Go
All right,
do. Bye bye.
Okay.
peace. Ain't no luck in these loaded dice. That's how I would throw that up.